It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a mediocre fucking movie.
Whoa.
This is elevator pitch.
You didn't clear this with me. Wow.
We're back. I'm kidding. I just wanted to piss Will off here.
You just wanted to piss off the billions of people that are listening.
I just wanted to piss off David Zasloff. That's right.
Hey.
Anyway. Yo, it's Zaz. Anyway, welcome back to Elevator Pitch, Will. As always, we're here pitching fake movies to David Corenswet. Shout out.
Superman
himself.
Hi, guys.
In the near future, he sounds like that, apparently.
Yeah, it sure does.
They were going to die. I didn't mean to stab it in the heart off the top there.
You really went for the jugular.
Yeah, I know.
With Superman.
No, it's all good. But seriously, Will, why did you make me do this?
Look, I didn't make you do this. America made us do this. America's hero, Superman.
The quietest.
There's 3 people here? Oh, yeah, there are. Yeah, Superman. It's the talk of the town. It's the
talk of Metropolis.
It's the talk of Metropolis. Did you know that there's a Metropolis, Illinois?
There's a real place named Metropolis?
I told this to Tanner not too long ago. There's Metropolis, Illinois, which when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and it's really close to the like Illinois-Kentucky border.
Okay.
And my grandfather, and I was a big comic book kid.
Yeah.
My grandfather was like, "Oh, I'm going to take you to Metropolis, Illinois. It's a home of all the Superman stuff." And I was like, "That sounds like the coolest shit ever." Metropolis, Illinois is a dump.
You went.
I went, and it's like he was like, "There's a huge Superman statue." When I was 9, I bet even when I was 9, it felt like it was small. It was probably like 11 feet tall.
Yeah, Tanner, can you look up on that screen the picture of the Superman statue there?
Yes.
And there was like one museum, but it's like truly, it's just like there's a random town in Illinois that happens to be named Metropolis. So they're like, well, we should try to make some money off this.
Yeah.
And they got some from me that day. I think I bought a comic book.
All right, we're looking at this.
He's not that big.
It looks about like maybe 15 feet high. Just, around that.
And when you're 9, and you've been told it's a giant Superman, I think 70 feet.
I'm guessing that's City Hall.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, this is what I don't like. If anyone wants to Google this who's in their car right now, please do.
It's a picture of one of the cars from Cars.
But like the statue is painted like Superman. It's like a blue suit, red undies and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You never want to paint your statue.
No, you should keep those gray.
That really never works
Bronze.
out. It's like the Dwayne Wade statue. Like, don't paint the statue. Keep it bronze.
Yeah.
Keep it abstract.
I mean, you can tell the clientele going to Metropolis is not.
You were a big super hero kid, like
As a kid,
comic book.
I was a big comic book kid, and then
Were you reading like old comic books or like?
Yeah, I was all over. Well, I was all over. It was very much
This is so
in
embarrassing.
line with my film taste too, where I was in the old school. I was not except for any of the newest Adam Sandler joints.
Can I stop you real quick?
Please, cracking open an ice cold. Mug heavy.
Yeah.
Mug, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Mug.
No
Thank you,
problem. Bark.
Or no, Mug.
No,
Mug.
no, not Bark. Fuck Bark.
Thank you to my Mug family. I had a great Mug influencer dinner at the Chateau Marmont last night.
You, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, exactly.
Zoe Saldana.
Anyway.
But I was a big superhero kid, and truly, I mean, it goes to show how far Marvel took it, that they wore me off of superheroes.
At what point were you in?
And at what point were you out?
No, yeah. Sorry. The better question is, what point were you out?
I was out. I was already out leading up to Endgame. Like I was
Because
already.
you were deep in your film bag by that point.
By that point, I was like, I'm movies over comics here. And not that they can't coexist, but the way they were headed, I was like, they can't. And I was just getting tired of the same formula. But then Endgame comes around, and you're like, I kind of got to see it. You kind of have to. It's like your civic duty.
I didn't, but I know regular people, yeah.
It was your civic duty. You're not a citizen. I am. And so I went and saw it.
I've only been to damn Chicago, Illinois.
And then from that point on, the only superhero movies I've seen since Endgame, I saw the very next Spider-Man movie, and that one killed it for me. I was like, I don't give a shit about this.
I fucking hated that movie, dude.
I
The
did too.
first Holland Spider-Man movie.
Well, this was the second.
Oh,
that came
I
out after.
hated the first one.
First one is fine. The
People
second
really
one is-
like it.
The second one is much worse. I took a sabbatical until the Batman came out. I saw the Batman, liked it.
Liked it.
Solidly liked it. And then I saw Superman this weekend.
Wow. Now that we're going with our origin stories, our superhero origin stories.
Yeah.
Yes, I was brought down from another planet. No. I think,
Alien!
If I was to psychologize myself, that's a real word, look it up while you're still driving. If I was to, give you my origin story of why I'm severely disinterested, I think, in superhero movies and comics and kind of anything of that. You want to call it nerd culture, maybe, of that nature.
Sure.
Loop in Star Wars to it, all that kind of stuff. A, I was not exposed to it by like a parent who wasn't into it at all.
Sure.
But B, I do think that, I switched schools when I was in middle school, and I basically need to like make like complete, like all new friends again, because I went to such a tiny school before that.
Okay.
And I think I was never in a place as like a 10 to 15-year-old or 8 to 15-year-old where I was like completely comfortable like nerding out with like any of this kind of stuff.
That's sad.
I was always trying to, like, I guess like not fit in, but more so like be older than I was.
Not stick out.
Yeah, exactly. Not stick out. And I don't think I think I just never got into it because of that. And then by the time, you're in high school and the Marvelification of Hollywood kind of happened.
Yeah.
It was too late by that point. And I instead went the other way, and I was like, screw all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad or sad about that, but you're going to hear me like make fun of these things throughout this hour of podcasting. And I just want you to know it's out of a place of insecurity, people. I am Lex Luthor at the end of the day. I just want to be Superman. Yeah.
And ultimately, I am Superman.
But seriously,
You're crypto.
but seriously, this movie was kind of lame.
You thought it was lame.
Yeah, I thought it was lame.
I thought it was all right. I
didn't think it was bad.
I thought it was a fine time, but I kind of felt going into it that this movie was either going to be a return to form, like bring me all the way back to my youth.
And the form you're talking about is Bryan Singer making movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the good old days when men without problems made movies. I thought this could take me back all the way to my youth of the comic books and nerding out.
Yeah.
And it didn't get me quite there. Our friend of the pod, Caleb, did describe it as a movie that felt kind of like an upper tier Marvel movie, while not feeling that like it's not revolutionizing the genre.
No.
And I agree. Where I was like, yeah, this feels like one of the better chapters within what will become a large text of movie.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing is that it's really, really hard to make a first superhero movie in general.
Yes.
You kind of have two options. You either have to go with the Iron Man, Captain America, like second tier, not second tier in coolness, but second tier in like popularity of like superheroes, where like you're not Superman or Batman or Spider-Man, like the tier below that, known comic wise, where the stories feel small, right?
Sure.
And it's about like there's one big bad, and it's just like the classic Joseph Campbell origin story, and you go back after seeing 3 of them or 7 of them or whatever they are, and you go back and you go, oh, I didn't remember the first movie being so scaled down, and it was like so insulated in its own family or in its own city or whatever it was. And then the other way to go is to do what this movie did and what you saw Nolan do with Batman Begins as well, where it's like you really blow the world out, and it's multidimensional, or it's worldwide, and there's the big bad in the movie is, I guess there wasn't more than one villain in this movie, which I did like a lot, but like it's just really kind of scaled out to a point where we know the origin story, we know he was dropped by Kal-El or whatever the fuck his name is, and he kryptonite is kryptonite, obviously. It's like part of our lexicon in the world, language. And you make it so scaled out because you don't have to do any of the explaining of like an origin story because we already know it, you know?
Yeah.
And I think kind of the problem with that is because we've never seen this version of a superhero, and it's the same problem with Batman Begins, although I really like Batman Begins a lot more than this movie, is that the character itself feels more anonymous in the movie and feels a little more like, yeah, we kind of hit our marks than you get to do in a second movie when we're kind of already in the thick of it, and then you get Dark Knight or you get I don't know, fucking Spider-Man 2. But like,
SP2.
Yeah, it's easier to make the second movie than the first movie. It's way easier to make it the second movie than the first movie.
Yes. I agree.
And I think this movie cut like too many corners though in what they were trying to do.
I think it's an odd movie in the sense that it's a Superman movie that feels really light on Superman himself too. Like it's like
well, really light on Clark Kent too.
Yeah, really light on Clark Kent, and just really light on like Superman's. Superman, and you know, I have no problem with Superman getting his ass kicked. He's getting his ass kicked
the entire movie,
all over the movie.
I like that part of it though.
I have no problem with it, but then when it's like when Superman does a little ass kicking, it was like really short.
It was pretty short.
It was like, man, we really kicked his ass for an hour 50.
Yeah.
Give him 3 minutes of hero shit.
That is sort of the bucking on the known, well, why would you make a superhero movie, a Superman movie? The guy can do anything. What's interesting about that?
Yeah.
And they took that so seriously that they're like, we're going to basically tell you that he can't do anything better than Lex Luthor until the last 5 minutes of the movie. He's just like, oh, I figured out how to like unplug the Wi-Fi, you know?
Yeah. He brings in the dog. The dog takes down the drones. He's like, I can't see anymore. He's like, now I can kick the shit out of anybody. And you're like,
you're like, all right.
I guess
I did like the chess-like nature of the fighting.
That was cool.
It's a little video game. It's like, A1!
Yeah.
A1!
That was cool. I think it's just interesting, like
Hoult was great.
You know, Nicholas Hoult was great.
Sorry, what were you saying?
But I think it's just interesting, like Superman being like so leveled down in his own movie, and and obviously the movie has cast a very wide net of characters, and you know they're setting up different parts of this, you know, this DCU with these other, you know, this Justice Squad that they're kind of building.
Not too much. That was actually a pretty effective use of like the there was not a lot of scaffolding around those people.
No, I agree. It didn't feel like it was like, they're not there as like, we are saying shit that isn't relevant now. It'll be relevant 3 movies from now when you watch this again.
It's more so just like get their personalities, figure out who they are.
The movie has a lot going on, and oddly enough, for a character as massive as Superman, he feels like one of the smallest pieces of it. Yeah, which is a little bit frustrating. Like ultimately for me, because I really like David Corenswet.
Really like him
too.
Before we jump to him though, a perfect example of what you're talking about is that, you know, in the third act of the movie, I'm not going to give away the entire movie, but basically like it's all framed around Lex Luthor trying to like cause he's trying to incite like a war to take over a certain parcel of land where there's a lot of oil, right? And there's a point in the third act of the movie where Luthor's got this country's army, it's like Donald Trump like guy's army, they're going to invade this like poor country with no army at all. I don't know what that is. There's a dragon on the screen now. But Superman is like, the flag goes up and the music swells, and you're like, oh, we're gonna get his like redemptive hero thing. He's gonna take down Lex Luthor, and then the Captain Perfect or whatever his name is, Mr. Terrific. Thank you, Mr. Terrific's like, no, you got to get back to Metropolis. The Earth is splitting apart into a black hole. Yeah. And at that point, it's the physical manifestation of what you're talking about, where superhero doesn't even know what movie he needs to be in at the same time. There's like literally two competing movies in the third act. Yeah. And that goes back to literally like every single fucking podcast about a big movie. I say this, where it's just like, maybe I'm getting old. I'm 26. You're 20. I don't feel that old. But it does feel like this era of like one plot line has kind of completely past us, and we're like, now we need literally 2 third acts going on at the same time. Yeah. but you're right. It pares down Superman so much in his own movie that he's not even in the complete third act of the. It's going on in 2 different locations.
Yeah,
And that's strange.
it is odd.
And it's like, even like, so he goes back to Smallville in Iowa. And like, that's like it's like 15 minutes or something. But he has this heart to heart with his dad. And you're like, I didn't even know they knew each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, they've had no emotional conflict up to this point where his dad is giving him the speech. And it's kind of, that's what I'm getting at along with what you're saying, where the movie felt like to me that it wasn't interested in the process of how this happens. It wasn't a process movie. It was more like a checkpoint movie, you know? And it wasn't show it, don't say it. It was say everything and then like show, I don't know. Like
And then deal with it.
And then deal with it. Yeah.
I mean, that's, that comes at the, that comes at the expense of them when as a team you decide like, we know you understand the Superman origin story, Superman mythos.
We all do.
We do. Everyone knows that bastard dropped into small town Kansas or ever, was
Smallville.
raised Smallville.
10 seasons on the WB.
Yeah, obviously.
It's incredible. I got 10 seasons out of Smallville. Apparently it's a good show too.
I watched a couple episodes.
There you go.
It was good.
Thank you.
This guy from True by the Dozen too.
Smallville. Yeah, Tom Welling.
Tom Welling.
Yeah,
Yeah, good actor.
And who should have been huge.
I mean, he was good in Draft Day when he played like the Baker Mayfield guy in Draft Day.
Yeah. But it's like everybody knows this origin story, so it's like it's wasted breath to be like, we're gonna do it again, because you're like, they've done it literally. They did, like you said, 10 seasons of it. They did it in the first one, the Donner one.
Yeah.
They did it with Henry Cavill. I don't know if they actually did it with Brandon Ruth.
I don't know, but the movie's called Superman Returns, so I'm guessing they didn't.
But it's just like they're skipping over this like certain origin story, which kind of in a lot of ways is your investment period, where it's like you kind of get to know this character and connect with it.
Exactly.
So when you just assume we know the character and we know what this character is about, and I'm not saying they should have done the origin story, because it is the element of like, we have seen it. And like when that Tom Holland, and the Tom Holland Spider-Man movie has its own flaws, but when that does the origin story that Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire had already done, it was a little bit of like, I already saw this. So it is like, it's a kind of a catch-22.
It is.
But that's what you get for wanting to make a Superman movie every 10 years.
Yeah.
Which they want to do.
There was never an Iron Man movie before that, right?
No, Iron Man was the first go at that. Superman they've done so many times.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not something I'm really interested in. But I'll tell you what I am interested in is the cast of this movie. I thought it was really, really well.
It's a good casted.
I feel like we're talking like we're on like movie YouTube right now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I do like about this movie.
Let me tell you what I do like about this fucking movie. Okay?
What movie YouTube are you referencing?
I like Tube.
I really like the.
I like Tubi.
Pluto, Roku, Freevee. I don't have a lot of money, all right?
That's real movies.
I like you're like a crime boss in like Vegas screaming on the phone. He'd be like, "Get them Tubi, Mubi, Freevee, 4V,
The Criterion Collection.
Mubi.
Who said that?
Mubi. Guy loves Mubi.
Yeah, I mean,
Freeform. Sorry, I just thought of another
Stop.
one.
Canopy. Make sure Canopy shows up.
Hoopla.
Finger.
Okay, that one's not even real.
These are like strippers. Ladies and gentlemen, to the stage next. Hoopla. Get your library cards out for Hoopla. Tanner just left the room after that bit.
He's disgraced.
Yeah, I like the cast though of this movie. I thought it was all around really well casted.
It was.
Down to that guy Skylar Gisondo.
Yeah.
Who I once saw eating ramen like 6 months ago on Lincoln Boulevard in Westchester. Shout out to that guy. But
yeah, he was fun.
They were all good.
Yeah,
Everyone was good.
Everybody was good. I mean, I really like Brosnahan. She's good.
She's great. I've never seen her in anything. I didn't watch Mrs. Maisel.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
And when I watched it, I started watching it after, she was announced as Lois Lane, but I didn't know that. And I watched it and I was like, man, she's really good. Who is this
She's
person?
electric on screen.
Yeah, she's really great. And then Kate Klausner, friend of the pod,
Yeah.
told me who's a huge Marvelous Miss Maisel fan, and she was like, "Yeah, she was cast as Lois Lane." I was like, "Oh, well, that'll probably be pretty big for her."
Yeah.
I expect that to do well for her.
That'll probably advance her career.
Yeah,
I thought that her and Cornsweet had just such great chemistry.
yeah, they were fun.
And I'm not gonna say they didn't have any time together. They did have like an extended period of scene in their apartment.
They have
both of their
one-
apartments.
Yeah, they have 2 big chunk scenes in the apartment.
Yeah. But it didn't really feel like the movie was like about their relationship
No.
per se. Which I kind of would have wanted it to be.
It's kind of like the D plot.
Yeah, but I liked
It's
it. though.
buried. Yeah.
I mean, first of all, when they were making out, they were really going for it in that makeout there. It wasn't like a PG makeout. They
It's
were
vintage Cornsweet.
Cornsweet was going like Michael Douglas mode in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had great chemistry.
did.
I thought that the interview thing was probably like the best part of the movie.
That was apparently the
It was the audition.
scene,
Yeah.
too.
So it was very Sorkinian.
Which makes sense that's like a really smart audition scene too, or like on
Yeah.
their point. That shows you every part.
People were going to die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good Cornsweet.
I did a read for it.
I did not.
I
get a
lost my
callback.
part out to Skylar Gazondo.
Dude. You'd be so lucky.
But and then I mean, I know we're doing Cornsweet. I do really like the guy, but I mean, are you sure we can't pitch to Nicholas Hoult today?
I mean, he's great. He only gets better with age.
He only gets better.
Because I'll tell you, the first time I ever saw Holt
Yeah.
was in Jack the Giant Slayer, a movie that is terrible.
You didn't not about a boy?
I've never seen it.
Oh, he's quite something in that
Yeah,
movie.
I believe it.
Him and Tony, what's her name?
Tony Collette? Really?
That's his mom. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is Hugh,
And
is
Hugh
Hugh Grant in it? Yeah, okay.
Hugh Grant is like the guy who like becomes his father figure a little bit.
Okay. I've never seen it.
Really good movie.
Jack the Giant Slayer was my first crack at bat with Holt. And I struck out. I was like, I don't know.
How old is he at this time?
He wouldn't have been that old. I think he's maybe like 20. He's young because that's
Oh.
like 2013. He's in his early 20s, and it's a terrible movie. But
Yeah.
I was just like, what's there to like about this guy? He really has aged like a fine wine into his body, into his presence. He just like,
Dude,
he's great.
I've seen so much Nicholas Hoult this year,
Good for you.
and it's been a huge.
It's been
He's done 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 2024, he did
he was busy,
5 or he did 4 movies,
Yeah.
including the Garfield movie.
obviously.
But I thought he was great in The Menu. I thought The Menu was a movie that pretended to be a lot smarter than it was, and
Yeah.
I think I took it out for that movie because I just was pissed off about that. But him and Anya Taylor were
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
And that was kind of or I guess the favorite was more his cuck origin story.
He's great. The favorite's great. So.
Great movie. But what my point was is that this year I saw Juror Number 2, The Order, or last year I saw Juror Number 2, The Order, and Nosferatu, and the guy's just electric.
He is.
You didn't see
electric.
The Order. You got to see The Order. Where he's
Justin
playing like
Kurzel's The Order. I haven't seen it.
it's like a 7 out of 10 movie.
Yeah.
Where Nicholas Hoult is truly terrifying in that movie.
Him and Jude Law.
Yeah. And Jude Law is like close to death in that movie too. He's not dapper at all. It's actually an interesting Law Sans. And then
mean-
Juror Number 2.
He's great. Yeah.
You saw it?
I saw it.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I did.
Yeah.
Really liked it.
He's
He's
this has been a real Holtessance for me this year.
yeah, and I think he's really good in Nosferatu.
Yeah, he's good in that movie.
Yeah.
I think that like he's cast in that, and everyone likes to say he's like that kind of like cuckish part. To me, he's a lot funnier when like he's not like only in that part, but like in Juror Number 2, where he kind of gets to like vacillate between like, oh, he got his life together. It's like, but it's holding on by strings.
Yeah, but
you
he's
know?
gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
He's fucked. Yeah, Holt's great. I also thought Mr. Terrific, that actor. I don't know his name.
Yeah, that guy's good.
He was really good.
That guy was a good anecdote to Nathan Fillion. Not that Nathan Fillion was doing bad work, but too often in these movies, the supporting characters are kind of like all in that same like heat check.
They're just there for
10
a
minutes.
quip.
Yeah. Get some jokes off.
Edie Gathegi?
Yeah, but he was
was really
really
great.
he was really finding his own.
Yeah.
He's blazing his own trail. in that
He
movie.
was.
Yeah.
He's apparently in Twilight.
Oh my God, he is. Yeah, he is in Twilight. You're right. He's one of the rival vampires.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Thank you.
Is anyone still listening?
They turned off hours ago. No, he was great. I mean, but ultimately we're here to sweat.
Yeah, we're here to sweat.
We're corn sweaters.
Corn
Oh, you
sweating.
guys got back on Superman.
Well, we got back on the cast.
we didn't. We were quickly done talking Superman. So if you want to say anything before we get to Corn Sweat, Tanner, how'd you like the movie?
Who gives a shit about this movie? I watched the first Superman, the Richard Donner version of it last night.
Yeah.
And dude, let me tell you, that's the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
You were kind of setting it up like, who cares about this movie? That movie's great.
No. I think that the takeaway from that movie is more interesting than my takeaway from Superman New One.
Well, can you weave them together like the true podcaster that you are?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that first Superman reminds me a lot of what people talk about when they talk about what's Rosebud?
Citizen Kane.
Yeah, when they talk about Citizen Kane.
I like Citizen Kane.
How that whole movie is like in my opinion, and I think the opinion you find a lot of we can call us normies.
Sure.
Have about that movie where it's like it's all just so basic. Like it's so like there's no twists and turns. It's just kind of like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But what's impressive about Citizen Kane is that it was the first movie to come up with a lot of the stuff that's in it. So what you're seeing as like that's like it's just the most basic version of a movie. It's like, yeah, but it was inventing what's basic. And that's what's cool about the old Superman movie is that it seems so like it's like it just seems like the most like on paper just salt of the earth, like straight to the face superhero movie. Yeah. Like it's just, and then he saves the girl and but it's so interesting to look at it through like, wow, it was the first one and all this stuff it came up with.
Yeah.
That being said, I think it's a bad movie. Like even past that, I think it's still pretty bad. Like not well set up, not great characters.
It's really boring.
It's super fucking boring.
It's really slow.
Everything with Marlon Brando, unwatchable. I mean,
yeah, and I just saw that TikTok of them talking about on the Big Pick of how Christopher Reeve went after him because he was like, yeah, this guy fucking just pulled up to set and phoned it in every day.
I mean, he like Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Phoning it in? Not caring about his projects? I don't buy it. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, that's also an interesting world to live in where you're like, holy shit, Marlon Brando's going to be on set today. And he shows up and he's so fucking lazy.
Fat, drunk, and like didn't remember his lines.
I'm Kal-El, go fuck yourself.
Was he fat during it? Because he didn't look fat at all during it.
Was this not Fat Brando?
This is around the same time. That's that's crazy that this is kind of running concurrently to Apocalypse Now.
He was pretty
Apocalypse
fat.
Now,
78?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty
like right then.
He's pretty big in Apocalypse Now. But he famously would fluctuate like within the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was bopping around quite a bit.
79.
I mean, Apocalypse, it also took like 1,000 years to make Apocalypse Now.
He filmed his stuff. He filmed this stuff in 93.
Yeah.
Also, what passed as like superhero activities in things that a superhero would do in the Richard Donner movie are hilarious. Like he's like ripping a door off the hinges and everyone's like, whoa! Yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, he's a superhero. Or to spoil the end of the movie, what he does at the end is Gene Hackman's big plan is that, and I think this is hilarious. He's gonna blow up the Hoover Dam.
That's actually kind of crazy. I like that better than like this is why we don't create pocket universes.
I fully agree.
Yeah, I mean that shit. If you had me on set saying this is why we don't create pocket universes, or oh my God, he created a pocket universe, I would be like, oh my God, we created a pocket. I'm sorry, what the fuck are we saying here? Oh my God. Did you say pocket? I gotta say this with a straight face.
We created the Hoover Dam.
He stops him from blowing up the Hoover Dam.
That's cool.
And then he grabs Gene Hackman and like, I mean, dude, this other guy is playing a character that I don't think it's like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. I don't think you can play this guy anymore. And he picks up both of these guys by the back of their shirt collars, flies them into the sky, and then drops them in a jail. He's like, now this is where you guys are. And he's like, damn you, Superman. And it's It's honestly cute how like simple it is. And then of course, coming off of watching this most recent Superman movie, I mean, these guys haven't even fucking conceived a pocket universe yet. Okay.
I mean, if you told Christopher Reeves about the existence of a pocket universe,
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be pretty.
It would be worse than what happened.
Cut that! Keep it in.
Tanner, did you like the new Superman movie?
I did. I thought it was kind of fun. Now,
No, I didn't think it wasn't fun. Like,
Well,
I didn't hate it. I just thought it was kind of lame.
but that's the thing that's crazy about talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Is it feels, especially you, Matt,
Yeah,
it feels
what's
like
up?
these type of movies, you fucking hate them.
No.
You come in so hot and you're like, this was garbage. And I agree that in a world where we have movies coming out like, I don't know, the only one I could think of is Citizen Kane. But
Summer 2025 releases like Citizen Kane Redux.
in a world where
this is
we've
a
got
real
movies that are exploring like how people feel and like what relationships are and
Yeah.
and how politics are right now.
I would say this movie does a lot of that.
It does, but don't make me go against the movie. I'm trying to say that you go against the movie. You're ruining the clip.
Tanner,
Sorry.
I know you accuse me of only liking that, but most of my favorite movies are not like this is the movie of the moment. Like it's like shit like Malice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's really it's movies where they're like psychological thrillers or like finance thrillers or action movies or comedies where it's like actually not a lot's going on, but what it is like grounded in a way where it's actually about people. And what was ironic to me about Superman was like it's all about this guy who's isolated and he wants to be more like a human, and we're trying to figure out like what's an alien and what's a human and all that kind of stuff. But we actually don't get a lot of time with him.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like
actually
a
a
Friday
great
beer
point.
sketch. Like let's stay out of the void, guys. You know what I mean? Let's
Yeah.
keep it in the room.
And
And they don't keep it in the room very much.
I think that's a great take because yes, I think that and that's what's kind of interesting about talking to you guys is that you are better at analyzing how you're feeling about movies than I am. And I think that the idea of like, yeah, I guess I did kind of want to see him like talk a little bit more about like exactly what you're saying, the alien versus human thing, and not as much of like the, oh, we got a little freaking troglodyte thing and he's running around, he becomes huge or whatever. Like I am interested in that. And it does feel like you walk away from that movie and you really got no idea really who Superman is.
Yeah.
Like you didn't see under the, what do they call it? Under the mask at all.
under the cape.
You don't see under the cape at
tights.
all.
Under the tights.
We don't
Yeah,
wanna
I
see
mean,
what's under the tights.
I learned more about
It's different on
Superman
his
from
planet.
the interview scene than I did from any other scene in the movie, and that was the scene that was shot in a room.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
you're a fan of films with like very clear process too. I
Yeah.
feel like, and I think that's something that this movie also is missing. And again, I don't disagree with their thinking of how this movie should be made and how they should approach making a superhero or a Superman movie. Because if you're gonna tackle the biggest superhero in American in the culture of the world, we are familiar with it. You got to find some other angle to tackle this story, but you're missing all that process because this is a character we know so well that we don't really get to have these small moments with Superman. And it's like they're like, you know Superman. Here's him doing shit. And you'd kind of like to see like. There's only so much you can stray from what Superman is because there's 100 years of established. This is Superman.
Sorry.
And it's just like, I think that I wish that this movie, like, you can tell they're trying to push the bounds while also it still feels just very formulaic. And it's a fun time, but it's kind of empty calories to me. It's like by the end, I'm like, I have seen this movie before. I have seen this character before. And I'd like to get a little bit more in the weeds of Superman as opposed to it's like, here's your favorite character and here's Baravia and international world
is
conflict.
Baravia in the comics?
Yay!
Is that a big thing?
I have no idea. I mean,
This movie is zero sugar mug, and you want
mug heavy.
You want
You
mug
want
heavy.
unleaded. You want Rachel Brosnahan's coffee in that movie.
I want mud deep.
She's gonna die of type 2 diabetes by the third movie. By the way, she's drinking her coffee there.
Yeah.
And that's not an attack at any of
Seriously?
our listeners who might be suffering from Type 2 diabetes.
But it is an attack on people who drink coffee.
Yes, fuck you guys. Hoopla. No, I think it's, you know what's funny is that I actually did like the idea of the story specifics, you know, like Lex Luthor felt contemporary in a way. I can't believe I'm saying this seriously, but Lex Luthor felt contemporary in a way that worked. I thought it like worked. Like most of what the movie was trying to do like worked.
Yeah.
I think it got bogged down in the Guardians of a Galaxy-ish type shit where it's like he's got to fly through a green screen for 30 minutes with a green baby and not getting it on the pixel fire. And so it's just like, cut that shit out. Yeah. Like, aren't we over that? I swear to God, if we got to go back to like 2016 bullshit, like I can't go back to that. I can't. I thought we were done with all this, you know?
James Gunn is literally the head
of this.
It's like James Gunn, Chris Hardwick, like that type of dude. It's just like I thought we were done. I thought we left that in the fucking past.
Those are two crazy guys. Like
Nerdist,
James Gunn, Chris Hardwick.
No. You know, like Nerdist, IGN. Yeah, you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Like that type of culture. I'm just like I'm not into it.
Yeah,
and
you're probably gonna get a lot more of it. Will be my.
You think so? I think similarly to Thunderbolts, which culturally pretty much came and went. This movie, while it's doing well, it's not doing like that well, right?
Yeah, it could do better.
And it's going to be a success, and they're going to make a second one, a third one, and James Gunn will have a successful run in the DCU.
Yeah.
But it will be not at the center of culture in a way that I think that Marvel successfully was in their moment in the sun.
And they're already very...
And they're fine with that, maybe.
I think they are fine with that because they're clearly not pressing their luck, which they tried to do the last time they did a whole DCU with Snyder. They were like they tried to skip 10 steps where they were like, here's Man of Steel, and then the next movie, Batman vs Superman, here's all of them.
Yeah.
And you're like, you skipped like 8 movies to get to this movie.
But that's what's so interesting is because like specifically what Matt was saying about how, or maybe you were saying it, someone was saying it, maybe it was me, but how they've done Superman so many times and we know so much about it that like there's nothing you can really do new with it. But then you have someone like Zack Snyder come in and do that. And then everyone's like, no, fuck this. This is stupid.
Yeah, because his wasn't character based.
I know,
he had the visuals, but it just wasn't character based.
I mean, I guess my opinion is like maybe we should stop doing stuff over and over and over and over again.
Preaching to the choir.
I mean, honestly, maybe the biggest problem with Zack Snyder's is that they think they're really, really character based when they actually are about nothing.
Yeah.
And
hollow intellectualism.
They are
pseudo-intellectualism.
Pseudo.
Yeah.
My answer was hollow. Pseudo.
I won't get into the Snyderverse, but it's a dark place. And this will be better. What they do here will be better, and it will be different because they're already like their slate is. I mean, they don't have another movie coming out this year. Like their next movie is Supergirl,
who shows up pretty hammered in the end.
She sure does.
Yeah, you think she's gonna clean up her act?
God, I hope not.
Go to AA, Aliens Anonymous.
We don't need to clean her up.
I thought we weren't doing this Nerdist shit.
Seriously,
you're gonna take the time. Corenswet.
What up, Corenswet?
You're talented.
What was your first Corenswet, Will? I got a good.
Was technically Pearl.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I was hoping you were gonna be on the Ty West side of Corenswets.
I have seen Pearl, and I remember seeing it and thinking that guy was good.
Yeah.
He didn't strike me as like, whoa. But I was like, he's like second build. He's like a co-lead of Pearl.
That's cool.
He's like a big part of it. And I remember being like, yeah, I've never seen that guy before. But to me, he was like a little bit anonymous, where it was like when that movie ended, I wasn't going to be like, I'm following this guy.
Yeah.
I will say, him in Twisters, he shines bright.
He's really good in Twisters.
Yeah.
It's funny. He plays so against movie star type in that.
Yeah.
He plays like a prick, like a corporate prick in that movie. And he's really good at it.
He plays a great prick.
And he put on like 50 pounds of muscle for the superhero movie.
Yeah.
Gets superhero on the set of Twisters in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Screen test for it while they're filming that movie.
Yes.
Puts on 50 pounds of muscle, films this movie. He's under contract for 2 movies. Will we ever get that Corenswet again, or is he just too jacked to ever be that guy? Because he showed us something with that.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, now he's into the Cavill verse,
It's tough.
which is a tough place to
And
be.
we all know Cavill has done some good work outside of Superman, but Mission Impossible Fallout? Come on.
Sure, yeah.
That's great work
But
for
how
him.
much more can you do? He's played
Ministry of the Ungentlemanly Warfare?
He's played the biggest guy in the world in the Mission Impossible movie. Like where it's like you're like,
Yeah.
there's never been a bigger guy in a suit. And then so that's kind of the peak. You can't go back from there. Cavill now is like the Superman curse is what you're looking up.
Yeah. It's got to be real.
I mean, no, they've all had. That does have me worried about Corenswet. Where do you go from Superman?
Well,
Yeah.
here's the other thing.
It's jumping the actor shark.
Yeah, I mean
It is.
I guess.
Flying the actor.
I guess.
We'll work on that.
I guess Cavill has had the. I don't know. Christopher Reeves was an icon, but truly only for Superman.
Yeah.
Tom Welling is anonymous. I mean, it's a show.
He played Clark Kent, technically.
He was really more of a Kent figure.
I think in the final episode, I think he's
Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that part of, are you talking Smallville?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something I heard somebody talk about this weekend was that in that show, like in the contract for that show, it was like no flying, no capes. That was like in that guy's contract. He's
Yeah.
like, I can't fly.
Oh, Welling put it in?
Yeah.
He's like, don't you dare let me make more money off this.
I can't. I mean, Brandon Ruth. I mean, how many movies is Ruth leading these days?
He led 0 before and he led 0 after. So it's been a tough go around.
I guess
for Ruth.
inarguably, Cavill's like the guy that's come out of Superman. But Cavill has struggled. He's really struggled.
I think people, I heard somebody say this one time, Cavill has all the aesthetics of someone that women would just love.
Mm-hmm.
Yet for some reason, none of the ladies really love Cavill.
Yeah, he's a big like World of Warcraft guy.
He's a big nerd.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
He's not like swagged out, you know.
Yeah.
He played The Witcher. He put on a fucking white wig for that. You know what's he doing?
And he got fired from The Witcher.
He got fired from The Witcher.
Yeah, they replaced him.
That sucks. You don't think that he was like, I gotta go?
No, now he's supposedly leading the whole charge on the Warhammer series for
It's just like catch
For
me later
Amazon.
with this shit. You
For
know?
real.
Cavill.
Nerds.
Cavill is
Swirly in the toilet.
I mean, truly, I think Cavill's best work is Mission Impossible. Cavill doesn't get me amped at all.
Well, he can't play a normal dude. He's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Corenswet could play a normal guy, but now he's the biggest guy in any room he walks into.
Well, that's
And I'm not
what's
in.
going to be interesting pitching to him is because we're going to have to fit in movies to his Superman schedule where he is the biggest. Like his next role, if you guys don't know, is Mr. Irrelevant, which as you know
which
is
is cool.
Is the name for the last pick in the NFL draft.
Yes.
So he's playing a football player. It's perfect. He looks like a football player now.
He does.
But it's tough to find those roles.
Yes.
I do think, so Cornsweat, Philadelphia guy, theater camp guy, like school theater guy, goes to Juilliard
yes.
and basically comes out of Juilliard and just kind of starts like booking roles. He does like Ryan Murphy shows for like 5 years when he had that big Netflix contract.
Oh, I know what your intro to Corenswet is going to be.
You exactly know my intro. And then he does one of the best miniseries to come out in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Bandersnatch.
What do you say?
Bandersnatch?
Bandersnatch? No.
Just like Netflix's 90-minute interactive Black Mirror episode, Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
Smash.
Is that the one with Bryce Dallas?
No, that's the one with Will Poulter, and you kind of get to like pick what happens.
Shout out to Poulter.
Bandersnatch.
Yeah, I hope Poulter never plays a superhero.
Oh.
He already has.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wasn't he? He's in Guardians 3 or something.
Fuck that. All right. Anyway,
been around.
Shit, is this
sorry,
a
no,
Will
but
Poulter
Cornsweat,
episode?
he plays a Baltimore police detective in We Own the City.
Yeah.
And he's such like first the show for anyone who's not seen it. It's about like the gun trace task force. It's written by David Simon, who did The Wire. I'm watching The Wire right now as well, so I'm like really into the Simon stuff. But David Simon was a reporter, so the dialogue, especially in We Own the City, is so like meaty in a way that's like very unnatural. It's like watching like a Sorkin script that doesn't flow. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's basically like two journalists like taking out a legal pad and like relaying their notes to each other.
Sure.
And that's just like the dialogue scene by scene. So it's very disarming at first, but then you kind of get into it, you know, because the meat is just there's so much research and so much lived in lived in writing there that you just kind of get enveloped into it. That all kind of counterbalances Wayne Jenkins, played by John Bernthal, who is not like that at all, and instead like out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
But then reels it in for something like truly spectacular, really. And Corenswet is just like a detective. You know, he doesn't really have too much of a huge part in the show other than he's BPD working with other people. It's all about like the bureaucracy of it.
Right.
But he plays this guy that's so specific of like, this guy like was definitely like a very good high school football player or something.
Yeah.
And like didn't have great grades or something, gets into the police department and like works his way up or whatever it was. And it's like such a good like blue collar bureaucratic role that he's so like lived in, because no one looks like a movie star in a David Simon show. Like everyone looks like they are within the universe of Baltimore in this case. But like, I was shocked to learn he was like a Juilliard graduate who had done a ton of like Ryan Murphy shows and was doing Ty West movies like Pearl. I mean, that's just completely different than my experience with him. Yeah. And it's like, it's way more in line with Superman, I think, you know, the capes and the costumes and the superhero stuff than it is with what
you knew him as.
I knew him as, which was BPD and Stormpar from Twisters, you know?
And I'd like to see him get into that verse more.
He's great at it.
Because he's really good. Because I don't think he can't go a Cavill route. He is not. I don't think he's an action star. He carries his body well. He clearly is coordinated. He's like good at doing this. But you're not. I don't want to see 2 hours of Corenswet beating up henchmen. I don't want to see him go. What's the Hemsworth? Extraction.
The Extraction? Yeah,
I don't want to see a Corenswet Extraction. Like, I want to see a Corenswet Lincoln Lawyer.
Well, Corenswet did I would love to see Lincoln Lawyer with Corenswet. Corenswet did a lie detector with Nicholas Hoult. These two guys, they got great chemistry too. Yeah. And he's really kind of like good at he's really quick.
Yeah, he's good at being.
He's good at being like a lovable asshole, which is pretty interesting because he does it in Twisters to an extent. I mean, there's a lot going on in movies, but if you put that in a movie where it's like he gets to rock with it for a while, we could have some fun with Corenswet.
I think we can have a lot of fun with Corenswet.
I think he's a movie star.
I think he is too. I mean, you know, it just there's not a ton on his slate that we know about other than like presumably more Superman work and this Mr. Relevant thing. So we're kind of in this limbo of like, where is Corenswet headed?
He's only 32.
He's only 32. And clearly his body can change very quickly.
For 4 months.
Really into his body. This is the third time you mentioned his body.
Great, man.
What's your favorite part about his body, Will?
Shoulders. His shoulders.
The big S on his chest. Next question.
He's so super.
His hog. Cut that.
No, keeping that.
It's important to keep it.
But I think should we pitch to Corenswet? Are we ready?
Yeah, sure. I was gonna say something and then I completely forgot it.
Cool.
It was about oh yeah, I remembered before we pitch.
Sure.
We can't skip over the fact that Bradley Cooper's hologram is in
Whoa.
this movie.
Oh yeah, my gosh. Was that meant to be a joke?
I mean,
I can't tell.
It made me laugh.
It made my theater laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, but like it's also supposed to be like the emotional core of the movie.
Yes.
So I don't understand what the intention
it
is.
should not be Bradley.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
That's weird because in does that not totally feel like something Bradley Cooper's been doing?
Yes, because he does it in Dungeons and Dragons.
And he does it in the Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. I didn't see it, but I know he does it.
He just does
He's a cameo guy.
It's funny because Damon was the cameo guy, but he did it in like good movies.
Yeah.
Like, he's got gemstones under.
Cooper does it for paychecks. I mean, I also like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like a different. It's like though when Damon's coming up and he's doing cameos, it's a different slate of movies. Now, if you want to be the cameo guy, it's like, well, we got ninth build in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
It's like there's not a lot of options for you.
It's all the cameo makes like. It's more like I thought it would be funny if Bradley Cooper did this, not like wouldn't it be interesting if Bradley Cooper did this?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's truly like, it's an insane choice for him to be the dad because it's instantly like, that's Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
And you like,
and they keep going back to him too.
And then him having like it being on his line that the stutter of the where it's like ago donka, ago donka, and it's like so I'm just laughing at what is presumably really important to Superman.
Yeah, you know what? He's like, this calms me down.
Yeah, I'm like, this calms you down.
This calms you
fucking
down.
hilarious.
Imagine there was like, this calms me down. It was just him as like Leonard Bernstein, like on coke directing, or it was him. It was in Jackson, Maine. I just want to take another look at you. Yeah, that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I thought that was a mistake. But
and then John Cena got a couple shots up.
I mean that makes more sense.
Peacemaker.
Still.
Because it's like an established character. Obviously, it was like, well, they're just like throwing that property a bone. But
here's a little thing too. I don't know if you guys noticed. So Michael Ian Black is playing like the Fox News type guy.
Yeah.
You know, great idea to put him in there.
And
then all of the other news stations have like fake people like Michael Ian Black, you know, doing the news.
Yeah.
And then if you look really closely, Jake Tapper is in there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they put Tapper in there.
Tapper got some.
Tapper got some minutes, dude. Like on the TV. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Is he like 13th build? He's on the poster.
Well, Tapper was supposed to be Jimmy Olsen, but you know his Jake Tapper 360 got in the way.
Stop.
My last two things before we get into pitches.
Maestro, underrated. No.
The plot of this Superman movie, I don't know if this is the only two Superman movies I've seen is the new one and then the
oldest one there is.
The
seen
oldest
Man of
one.
Steel?
I haven't seen Man of Steel.
It's fucking terrible.
It's really not good.
I don't know, but this movie has like a beat for beat same plot as the original Superman as well. Like down to like Lex Luthor's motivation being like land. Like it all is
Okay, cool.
like the same exact thing. So that's one thought. And then I also liked how often they said the word harem.
Harem?
They did hit harem hard.
They were hitting harem hard.
It's like about when they're like, you know, he's just like finding different women to like have children with and create.
He's adding them to his harem.
Oh.
We're all going to be part of Superman's harem.
Is it Lex Luthor's harem or Superman's harem?
It's Superman's harem because he's supposed to come down here and like repopulate Krypton on Earth.
Cool.
Whatever. It's fucking nerd shit, dude. Fuck the nerds, am I right?
Yeah, fuck him. Anyway.
Yeah.
Superman. If you
Superman-
like that, if you like not good stuff, you'll really like it.
And if you like fun movies,
Wow,
you'll like
really
this
just
as
took
well.
a last second from Beyond the Arc dig.
Wait, no, let me rephrase that. If you like superhero stuff,
Sure. It still feels
You
pointed.
fucking asshole.
If you like low media. No, I mean,
I'm kidding, guys. I'm
It's a
kidding. I'm
fun time.
aggregating.
Yeah, obviously you're aggregating. Corenswet, keep
He's
it up,
definitely
big dog.
aggravating.
I love Corenswet.
I'm gonna
dude.
pitch you a movie that's gonna make you fucking
Shit your
Sweat.
pants.
you're gonna act in it.
Picture this, you're at work. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, who friggin' knows? And then ding, an email comes into the inbox. It's the Pioneer newsletter. You read through it. You say, God damn, if that wasn't a cold cocktail for my inbox. Sign up today at thepioneer.online. That's thepioneer.online. All right, back to the show.
All right, cool.
David
You guys ready
Corenswet
for the
in.
pitch question?
Yeah.
All right, the pitch question. I heard one of you guys mention earlier that it's kind of incredible because DC only has like 3 things lined up right now. My question today is, how many things do you think that DC has lined up right now?
Okay.
TV shows and movies, both included.
Like on the slate.
On the slate.
Okay.
I know this isn't part of it anymore, but wasn't Luca Guadagnino going to direct it?
That is still in talks for a Sergeant Rock movie, which I will say, like personally, as somebody who's not super invested in all this, I'm like more interested. Like I'm now more interested in a random character.
Well, I'll tell you right now,
me too.
I'm looking at this list. Sergeant Rock has been canceled.
It's been canceled.
Really?
Yeah.
They canned it. I mean,
canned it.
they tried to put Craig in it, and then they tried to put Colin Farrell in it, and so I guess they're just
Yeah.
like, this doesn't work. I actually think Caleb said that like Gunn was like, that script's not ready.
Imagine like the Luca Guadagnino Sergeant Rock movie comes out. It's just like a massive dude in like a superhero outfit. And he's
Ladies.
just taking a bike ride through a small village in Italy for like an hour.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
How many
That's an interesting
shows
choice.
are coming out?
8.
All right, so we got 8 from Will Peters.
13.
All right. This is just a list of them, so I'm just going to list them off, and you guys count them.
Okay.
So count them on your fingers. Ready? The Sandman, season 2. I think I'm reading it backwards.
I didn't know there was a season 1.
Gotham. Oh, yes, it is on Netflix. The Sandman, season 2. Peacemaker, season 2. Supergirl, Clayface, The Batman, part 2. Dynamic Duo, animated Robin origin movie. Lanterns TV series, Mr. Miracle, animated series. Batman, The Brave and the Bold. Creature Commandos Season 2, The Authority, Swamp Thing, Teen Titans movie, Bane/Deathstroke movie, Wonder Woman movie, Waller TV series,
We're so high.
Booster Gold TV series, Paradise Lost TV series. That's your roommate.
How many?
Blue Beetle animated series, Harley Quinn, and other animated titles. Constantine 2, Sergeant Rock, which has been canceled.
I feel like a lot of these have probably been canceled.
Gotham PD.
A better question is how many of these will we actually ever see?
Like
And
7.
I would say it'd be 8. So I think I'm right, but Matt is technically more right because there were 40 listed properties and his is a higher number.
All right.
Oh, man.
Let's pitch Sergeant Rock. We each take a crack at it.
Kind of got like a loose plotted movie.
All right.
Oh, and the pitch stitch. That's important to add in.
Yeah.
I want to know who the main character. I want to meet the main character's parents because I think that was my favorite part of this Superman movie was getting to see. I thought the parents. I wish I could have spent the whole movie with just them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were well cat not everyone in this movie wasn't like hot, you know what I mean? That's like a big pet peeve of me with like the parents of superheroes now.
Yeah.
Is it's like always Marissa Tomei now or someone, right? Love Marissa Tomei. But
She's beautiful.
But it's just like this guy's like a farmer in Smallville here, and he fucking looks like he's from the heart of the land.
And dude, I just
he was good.
He was good.
Yeah.
They were both good.
but I want to know
Not
your.
enough time with them. They're good.
I want to know Cornsweat's parents in these movies.
It has to be Cornswets.
It can be the main character's parents.
Tanner, I feel like if you would think like Cornsweat's parents would be like David
Onion Sweat.
Onion Sweat. Yeah. That's so you think people are related?
Yep. Let me know what David Onion Sweat is. Are you ready to pitch?
Sure. I don't
Go.
know. All right, everyone. David Corenswet.
What's up?
You're Superman,
Yep.
but you're also a commercial real estate broker.
Wow.
In my movie
Huh?
called Batman. No, in my
Stop
movie
it.
called Supplemental.
Okay.
This movie is directed by Christopher Borgley,
Cool.
although I don't think it's weird enough for him. But I will say this.
Shake it up.
When you're doing superhero movies, the smartest thing you can do is to spend your time making smaller movies, obviously the schedule's hard, with auteur directors that are fucking weird, that you don't need to get paid too much to do because you're already making a ton of money.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like put some singles out there and see if anything hits.
Cool.
You know? I think that's the best strategy for, and he will do that. He's worked with Ty West. He's worked with, who did Twisters? I forget, but. That guy.
4 minutes.
I'm on the clock.
Keep it
bro.
going. Keep it going.
All right, supplemental. So Gerard Hess.
Lee Isaac Chung.
Thank you. Minari from 3. Gerard Hess, a successful commercial real estate broker, goes bankrupt after a poor investment in a local shopping mall. Bounced from his job, Gerard secretly supplements his income. Father of 3, wife, beautiful, home in a lavish neighborhood in
Total
the Phoenix suburban area. So he's supplementing this lifestyle through selling supplements off of his personal fitness account that he's been hiding from his family, but is secretly going viral.
Woke.
Woke?
I don't know. I'm just trying stuff.
And he's also making a difference in this world. Living a double life, fake commercial real estate agent and family man in a douchey Phoenix neighborhood by day, and then a men's health influencer by night / online, because we don't moonlight at night anymore. We moonlight online. Gerard's world's become hard to balance as his online persona soon takes a hold of his real life personality, and it's like all about this like idea of being a wellness, idealistic, Superman-ish male standard, and selling that, making money off that to afford your family's lifestyle, but they don't know because your actual job is no longer existing. And how does that kind of bleed into him being the guy that he was before, which was like this kind of like idealistic upper middle class, you know, pretty wealthy lifestyle. So yeah, I think Borgley would be interested in this.
Cool.
He's done a lot of stuff like this before with social media, with masculinity in that interesting way. And what's going to happen with this Gerard Hess guy is he's going to kind of like become tempted to become, because he's like, right now, like the funny thing about like commercial real estate, I feel like in that kind of like industry is like really cool guys who do it, a lot of friends who do it. But you do kind of have to toe the line of douchebaggery in a way, you know what I mean? But you could be like an upstand. Like I want him to be a good guy in this, but like his fitness supplement, like he has to go full Jocko in this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that's gonna kind of,
This is Jekyll and Hyde.
this is Jocko and Hyde. Thank you. That's gonna kind of that's good. Bleed into it, and like that's why I got Alexandra Daddario as his wife because I think she's like actually a really good actress in
And a total babe.
What?
And a total babe.
But like that kind of like, you know, like kind of suburban housewife is a character she played season 1 White Lotus. I think she can do it again.
Yeah.
Add some more text to it here, or texture to it. And then I got Michelle Randolph, who for all my Landman heads, we know who that is.
Cool.
Plays Ainsley.
Yeah.
She plays a teenager on Landman. Don't worry, she's actually the same age as David Corenswet in real life.
Wow.
And she's gonna be like personal trainer who's gonna kind of almost tempt him to like cheat on his wife and like get fully invested in this world. And it's like gonna be a Borgley movie, so it's gonna end really fucking weirdly. But like it's gonna, that kind of deconstruction of that character is what this is all about. And the title is important. It's called Supplemental, double meaning.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
And that's kind of a thing that David Corenswet, he can go out to Arizona and shoot for 30 days. With a
he's
good
done.
director, interesting TV people cast.
Yeah.
And he can be huge in this. He has to be huge in this.
It's gotta be fucking huge.
And he can play that kind of dickish, bro-y, heart of gold character. And his parents are like also, like he's golfing with his dad. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
And he's like a country club guy. You know what I mean? And his dad's like, you know, so like, how's the multifamily properties doing? And he's like,
If my dad ever asked me that question,
yeah,
I would.
he's not your dad.
I know. But
Hold this gator's neck.
this is like my dad.
But I don't know who should play his dad now. Oh, you know who should play his dad? Who's the guy from Iron Claw?
McNary? No, that's
Big Nick.
No.
it's
And Fight Club.
Hawk to a girl.
Hawk to a girl. Holt McCallany.
okay. I got Holt.
I was gonna, either Holt McCallany. I could see Dumel playing his dad too. Whoa, is Josh Dumel too young for that?
We can age him up.
We can age Dumel.
We can change the way you look at Dumel.
Holt
Yeah,
would be good at this though.
I like it.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know about
Holt.
his mom. Maybe his mom's out of the picture. You know,
Maybe she's more a tyranny.
Holt's dating Michelle Randolph from Landman as well. Yeah.
Is Holt in Fight Club?
Yeah. He's the guy who's like, his name is, what was his name?
Pinch. Walker.
I don't know.
His name is Skunk, and he's here to funk. Let's get funky with
His
Skunk.
name is Robert Paulson. Yeah, he's the guy who starts that chant.
His name
When Edward Norton's like, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's a real person. His name was Robert Paulson. And then Holt McCallany's like, his name was Robert Paulson.
Wow,
Yeah.
that really didn't hit for me back in the day.
But then he comes into Iron Claw and he's like, Zac Efron's my favorite.
You're like-
But Harris Dickinson, good fashion week can get you up top on the leaderboard.
You're a cute looking kid. I guess you're my kid.
Harris Dickinson, one road campaign can get you number 1 on the leaderboard right there.
All right. Let's get back. Come on, guys. Let's get back on track.
I'm right here.
What are we talking about? David Corenswet?
We're talking David Corenswet. We're pitching a movie to him in the year now.
I think I did it.
Let me
No.
do it.
I agree. You did do it, and I like the.
You like it?
I do like. I kind of like I referenced. I'm always into a Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, a Jocko
one guy
and Hyde.
person.
Yeah.
A Jocko and Hyde personality.
Jocko Milk and Hyde?
Yeah.
I think that living a double life is something that's maybe not hit on as often as it should be.
The whole influencer thing, and this is really interesting, where you ever meet like a true, not like someone like an Instagram comedian. I'm talking about like a true like
I sell supplements.
I
type of
sell
person.
something on like that kind of, and you meet them in real life, and it's like you have to be let down by the fact that they're like a person in real life.
Yes.
You know? I think Borgley would love to attack that.
I like it. I like it.
Also, the idea that
matter
what do you
if
call it? The idea that like moonlighting no longer is like moonlighting. Moonlighting is like online.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I thought that was a good line.
Yeah.
A lot of what you said in your pitch, whether the movie wins or not, we don't know yet. We're still waiting to hear what we call the Will Peters stinker.
Dude,
But
there's been a couple drive-by shots on this pod.
I feel like
Mostly from me, but I'm glad you're getting on the party.
I feel like what was really good about that.
You made Will cry.
Good. What was really good about your pitch is you're just clearly getting good at pitching.
Oh,
like,
thank you.
You had a lot of like double entendres in there that were like not even for the movie. It was just for like the person listening to you pitch.
Yeah.
So that was great stuff.
Yeah, thank you. This is like the Apple show that I haven't seen. Your friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
Except he's not going to rob people from their houses.
Okay.
He's robbing people online.
Go.
Are you ready?
Ready for the stinker?
I'm ready.
I said go.
Please make this Flood House 2.
Early 20th century France.
It's going. The clock's going.
I don't care. I only need 30 seconds. Why don't I just sit? No, okay. So my movie is called, for David Corenswet, it's called No Soliciting. So it's also in the house realm, but not about real estate, okay? This is about a young, early 20s, fresh out of college graduate named Doug. And Doug, played by Gabriel LaBelle.
Oh.
Yeah, I brought LaBelle in here. Yeah, take a seat, Gabe.
LaBelle has entered the chat.
Doug.
He's going to kill us.
Whoa, Gabe. Not yet. It comes later in the pitch. Doug is a recent college grad, and he is a door-to-door pest control salesman. He has been brought into what is most assuredly a pyramid scheme post-grad. He needs to make money. He is floundering. He's doing very bad.
You sure this isn't Matt's movie? This feels like it could be a prequel to Matt's movie.
Maybe it is. He's doing very
It's
bad.
happening in the same town.
The twist here is that while Doug is going door to door on what he's kind of set out at the beginning of the day, he gets dropped off in the neighborhood, and they're like, you clear this neighborhood out, and you need to sell this amount of our product, or we may have to have a difficult conversation at the end of the day. And he's like, well, we won't need to. I'm Doug. I'm really fucking good at this. And so he goes around to a couple houses, and then he goes to a house, he knocks, and nothing, no response. But as he's walking away from the front door, he hears inside the home some chattering, and he hears some noise, and he's like, these motherfuckers, I'm knocking on your door. You're not even going to say hello. You're not even going to tell me you're not interested in what I have to say. So he charges back to the door and knocks. He keeps at it, but nobody will come and answer the door. So he peeks around to the front window, and he sees down through the halls of the house, this big house, he sees David effing Corenswet, who is playing the character of Johnny. And Johnny is with his, we can call her a wife, but we don't really, well, it'll never be super clear. But his wife, Alexis, who is Adria Arjona from Hitman and others.
Hot.
She's hot. And they have come into this house, robbed the house.
Yeah, pull up more pictures of her, Tanner.
Okay, stop. Stop doing this. And they have killed the people inside this home. Yeah. And Gabriel Bell, Doug, sees through the window. He basically sees them like he sees the scene of the crime.
Oh, shit.
And they see that he sees.
Yeah.
So what happens through this movie now is it becomes a chase through like a very classic suburb of him like ducking into yards, going into houses, trying to get people to let him inside the house, be like, I'm not even trying to sell you something. Like I need help. Like I'm being chased by two fucking freaks. This one massive guy. He kind of looks like Superman. And then
He's got these glasses on, though.
I can't tell. And he's being chased through the neighborhood. And basically he starts the movie as a wimp. He starts it as Doug, a failed salesman. By the end of the day, Doug has to get some gusto.
Yeah.
He has to learn to sell life to himself. He has to learn how to stay alive, and he has to learn to fight back.
And Saturday Night Live is premiering in an hour.
Are you telling me that we're going on in 1 hour? Great. Somebody signed John Belushi. Gabriel Bell is Doug, and Johnny is David Corenswet. And I think this is a great opportunity in the middle of the movie. Like, as we're starting to learn who Johnny is, we get like a flashback to when Johnny is young and he lives in a house with a rough and tumble dad, you know, a dad that's a real knob job, and
A D-wad.
a real D-bag. And we see him, you know, we see his tough upbringing. It's like almost comically, like, really? Like, this household was this awful?
If someone called me a knob job, I'd get out the belt.
Bingo.
Yeah. You can put that on record.
I think this movie is like
Don't cut that out.
I think this movie is like very tonally similar to like a Raising Arizona, honestly. Like it's a
Yeah.
little bit like, you know, and it's got that like kind of kooky, you know, being chased. Also like a little bit of, what is it? Martin Scorsese, After Hours.
I've
Like,
never seen it.
oh, it's good. Like running through the neighborhood.
Raising Arizona as like there was 6 seconds left on the clock. Hit me with that comp. You just changed my view of your pitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
And it's not a movie we get a lot because usually when like it's the eyewitness to crime, it's like Kumail Nanjiani on a first date.
Yeah.
And it's like first date with him and Issa Rae or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know? And we're like, this is now, we're putting it back on earth, you know?
Yeah.
This is just run through the suburban neighborhood.
They're like,
But
we gotta
real
kill this
violence
kid.
is on
Yeah.
the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the confluence between those two.
Yeah.
It's very Coen brothers. Would you want the Coen brothers to
I
reunite
mean,
for
they'd
this
be
one?
awesome. They're probably not available.
And don't just take Joel.
I would never take just Joel. I'd never take just Ethan.
Is he the one doing
I think it's Ethan. that's
the
doing all of it.
Lionsgate movies now?
Yeah, I think that's Ethan.
Oh.
Ethan.
I was thinking like Derek Seen France, honestly. You know,
Well, yeah, but I
based
don't
off
like
the
it,
Roof
dude.
trailer.
The Roof trailer. Dude, I don't like when he goes this route, though, you know?
Well.
Don't get funny on me, Derek C. in France. Tanner just Googled Derek Scene Man.
That's close enough.
and a photo from Landman came up, too, which is great. That guy should be in your movie.
Billy Bob Thornton.
No, the guy on the left there, Cooper from Landman.
What would Derek do? That's the question. And
People
ladies,
really liking this guy from the Harrison Ford show, Shrinking.
I don't give a fuck. All right.
That's my
him.
movie. It's called No Soliciting. Take it or leave it.
Okay. And the audience was ready. They were primed for what we all like to call a Will Peters stinker.
That was good.
That's not even going around. Nobody's saying this.
Is there like a cop in this movie too?
There's probably a cop.
Yeah, he was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, I think there's also like an older boss, like a 30-year-old employee at this pyramid scheme that like drops him off. He's like, "I'll be back at noon.
Yeah.
We can have lunch, pussy," and he leaves. Classic him.
Should we just get him and Cooper Rife back together? Not Cooper Rife and Cooper Hoffman back together.
If Hoffman's available.
But yeah, and we could go Rife.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys get, and sometimes this happens, and then I will vote on who won. And I think that
You
they're
will vote. You're the only vote.
I'd like to put in a vote myself.
well, it won't count for very much.
Gotta vote for bats.
I like when the pitches. This always happens. The pitches are over, and you
Yeah.
guys have like little thoughts about each other's pitches.
Yeah.
But it's you guys almost are talking as if you're like, and this is off pod. Do you care? Like, I really liked this. Yeah, that was a really
This is
good
off
idea.
pod. This is off the record. You want Rife in here or what?
But I wouldn't be able to hear you guys having the conversation if it wasn't for like the God mode headphones and cameras I have all over the room.
Right. That's
Anyway,
important.
this I'm gonna go ahead and say for an episode that
A throwaway episode, if you will.
well, that's what I was gonna say. An episode that you guys came in and were very much like, so this is just a throwaway. This is a phone it in type of episode. I think these
I
were.
don't think we said that.
I never say that.
But I'm pretty sure that specifically came out of your mouth.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll take that.
And
So if you're listening now, stop.
what are you doing? Go outside. Listen to a bird talk.
Keep your AirPods in when you go outside.
I thought this was two great pitches for movies.
Thanks.
I think-
they're good.
It was.
Cornsweat inspired us.
Yeah, sweaty.
This very much is I would say, and I might be wrong about this, but reminiscent of what my mom likes on Netflix is
Oh.
like smaller movies like I think Drop was the name
I
of that one.
want to see Drop. Is it good? Anyone know?
I watched it with my mom.
Tom Hardy movie?
No. This is
Oh,
the
new
airdrop first date
that
thriller.
movie.
Yeah.
Not the drop.
Loved it.
The TikTok they made for it did better business than the movie did.
Oh wow.
That happens to us sometimes here at Almost Friday.
You're an elevator pitch.
But I loved that movie. But I like what you guys are doing in these, which is like smaller, like just kind of like one setting or like limited settings.
Yeah.
Intense movies or actiony or like thrillery. Just because yours has like I'm a secret guy cheating on my wife.
Yeah. There's some real conflict there.
I liked both of these. I am gonna say though, Will Peters absolutely stole it today.
Wow.
Right at the buzzer.
The streak is over. I was on like a 3 game winning streak.
That was an incredible idea. I love the idea of him like running around like just a suburban neighborhood on the run from a guy who he saw murder somebody. I think that's great. And you know what? You know who else would love that? Christine Roberts, my mommy.
Well, that's who I pitched it for.
Yeah, but you didn't
And
say
David
David
Corenswet.
Corenswet.
not to be the lawyer here.
Obviously.
But you didn't say we didn't meet his parents in your pitch.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We met David Corenswet's parents.
Yeah.
His dad was a real knob job.
I
D-wad.
thought you're totally right. I thought we were talking about Gabriel LaBelle.
That's why you're not the lawyer.
About his parents.
You would be thrown out of court with
Yeah,
that
I
type
did
of
say it.
argument.
Overruled.
My dad.
Sustained.
Yeah. Pitch court.
I'm the smallest lawyer in all of New Jersey.
New Jersey.
What are you doing here?
Had an accident?
Okay.
Thank you, Tanner.
Anyway.
And me,
Yeah.
the smallest lawyer in all of New Jersey.
And thank you. The smallest.
Can I make a request though? Can we skip? Oh, not you, tiny lawyer.
Damn it. Nobody listens to me.
Gabriel LaBelle, shoot him.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's done. Anyway, let's finally get some peace in here. Are we doing? Are we? Are we doing? This is just dying over here. Are we doing Fantastic Four on this pod?
I can't do it.
I can't do it. I by the end of this movie, I was like, I can't do it.
Pedro. Let's do it for
Killed him too.
No way.
For Pedro.
I'm a bad shot. I keep hitting him right in the shoulder. they're not dying.
You're missing all of his vital organs.
I can't see it. We'll be seeing Eddington this weekend.
Is it the same? Are they competing?
No.
Oh, yeah, I think they were.
Eddington and I Know What You Did Last Summer are this weekend.
Okay.
And then next weekend is Fantastic Four.
Anything competing against it?
Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix.
No
Definitely
chance.
go Gilmore 2 instead.
Let's go Gilmore 2.
We're going Gilmore 2 and we're bringing on friend of the pod, Caleb.
Oh, yeah, Caleb said he wanted to go Gilmore.
That is true.
That would have been a good episode for Rusty. He was almost in that movie.
That's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We can have both of them on.
No,
We can crowd the joint.
we don't have to.
All right.
But we are doing Eddington. Eddington is next week. We are
Eddington,
bringing
though.
on a
Yeah.
very special
Yeah.
guest.
Are you going to see that?
I have to.
Are you? I didn't know if you were going. I'm going with Will.
Oh, when are you guys going?
Sunday night, Sunday afternoon
I could.
in Glendale.
I could.
We go get lunch
There
after.
are let's just say good seats still available.
What time does it start?
4:25.
I'll think about it.
4:25.
I'll think about it. When I get back into town in September, I'm going
Stone.
A-list, by the way.
Yeah,
It's about time.
It's time. You're due.
Yeah.
We're gonna pitch to Ari Aster. I think he's the guy
gotta
to
go
go.
Aster, yeah.
I think he's the guy to go there.
Pitch
we're gonna
to
have a
River
very
Phoenix.
We're gonna pitch to River Phoenix.
He's not in Eddington.
I don't know about that.
You think the hologram of Superman's dad should have been River Phoenix?
Whoa. Now that's an interesting thought. And we're gonna leave that with you guys.
Okay.
not fucking you.
Is that Mr. Micro?
No. It's me, the smallest lawyer in all of New Jersey.
You know what? I'm against gun violence now. I'm not gonna shoot you, but I'm gonna kick the fuck out of you when this episode ends, which is right.
Instead of kick your ass, it's kick the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick the absolute fuck out of you.
All right.
Who, me, the smallest lawyer in all
Yeah.
of New Jersey?
Oh, let's put these listeners out of their misery.
Good night, David Corenswet.
Good night, David Corenswet. We love you.
We love you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you've made it.
From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah,
And you, Rachel Brosnahan.
Justice and the Iranian way.
Moravian.
Moravian way.
They were going to die.